League. 4 teams are left and the stage is set for an enthralling semi-final. Who will make it through to the showpiece event? It's Arsenal. They face Atlético Madrid and it's coming your way next on EA TV. Hello and welcome to the western outskirts of Turkey's largest city, Istanbul. The venue, the Atatürk Olympic Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And we've got Champions League semi-final first leg action coming right up for you. It's Arsenal against Atlético Madrid.
Well, Derek, it could be cagey and it could be tight, but we've got some of the best players on view here, and they'll want to show just how good they really are. I can't wait for this tie to start.
And a look at the starting lineup for Arsenal. Aaron Ramsdale is the goalkeeper. Martin Ødegaard plays with Thomas Partey in central midfield. And the centrepiece of the attack today is Gabriel Jesus.
1 numara Aaron Ramsdale, 4 numara Benjamin White, 6 numara Gabriel, 35 numara Alexander Zinchenko, 5 numara Thomas Partey, 8 numara Martin Ødegaard, 34 numara Granit Xhaka, 7 numara Bukayo Saka ve 9 numara Gabriel Jesus.
And here are the starters for Atletico. Jan Oblak gets the nod in goal. Jose Maria Jimenez plays alongside Stefan Savic in central defence. Koke starts alongside Rodrigo de Paul in central midfield. And up front, Antoine Griezmann starts alongside Morata. And underway now in this Champions League semi-final first leg. There to win it back. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Llorente. Carrasco in the middle. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. Llorente. And Morata's in the vicinity. Well, pretty straightforward for the keeper, you've got to say. Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man, Stuart. What do you anticipate seeing from him? Can they stop it going in? Well, they can bring it out now.
Well, I still can't believe that didn't go in, Derek. What an incredible save.
Well, maybe a chance for them now to relieve the pressure by stringing a few passes together. Needs to clear it away. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Well, they could run onto it here. Oh, it was a crucial challenge. Now, how about the short corner? A glorious chance. And the keeper more than equal to it. Well, smuggled behind for another corner. And taken short. Partey could go ahead. And still danger here. Threat over for now, it seems. Koke. Rodrigo de Paul. Molina. Griezmann. Now Morata. And a little too close to the keeper in the end. Granit Xhaka. Now with Jesus. Arsenal pushing forward with options available. Firing it in. Oblak, no difficulties there. Griezmann. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. And good work from Atletico to win the ball back. Granit Xhaka. Gabriel Jesus. And a chance. Ødegaard. And a goal! The opener in the semi-final. First goal of the contest.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
So on they go again. A wake-up call for Atletico. Can they find a response here? Molina. Well, far from the ideal pass. The fans in favour of the shot here. Can they convert? In it goes! 2 goals in rapid-fire fashion and looking very comfortable here.
Well, just watch this again. It's a really good goal, but it's no surprise, is it? They've been in complete control here.
So the ball rolling again at 2-0. And Gabriel Jesus confident with the ball at his feet. Well, possibilities inside the box. Partey. And now Xhaka. Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus! Well, he tried to place that one, and given his proximity to the goal, he's bound to be disappointed. Savic. Now Jimenez. Koke. Now Molina. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. And the ball is loose. The referee has decided to give the free kick to Atletico. 2 minutes of stoppage time coming up. And he read it superbly. And he might be through here. And into the net from Gabriel Jesus.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, Martin Odegaard is so very talented, and he's displaying all his talents out there on the pitch.
Well, he's been at his best today. He just seems to get his shots away so easily, and he's taken his goals really well. Brilliant stuff from him.
And underway now in this Champions League semi-final first leg. And the keeper more than equal to it. Well, smuggled behind for another corner. Gabriel Jesus. And a chance, Odegaard. And a goal! The opener in the semi-final. First goal of the contest. The fans in favour of the shot here. In it goes! 2 goals in rapid-fire fashion and looking very comfortable here. Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus! Well, he tried to place that one, and given his proximity to the goal, he's bound to be disappointed. And he might be through here. And into the net from Gabriel Jesus. And the keeper more than equal to it. Well, smuggled behind for another corner. Second half of this Champions League semi-final first leg underway. Well, he's certainly not alone. Able to get his body in the way. Gabriel Martinelli. On to Jesus. This looks more than decent. Martinelli. Oh, really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that's such a good save, isn't it? How did he keep that one out?
And over it comes, but fisted away by the goalkeeper. It's looking promising. An attack full of promise. And still looking to get the shot off. Keeper did his job to begin with. Well, it looked so threatening, but the danger averted.
Well, I still can't believe that didn't go in, Derek. What an incredible save.
Partey. Xhaka. Martinelli. And the keeper dealt with the danger.
Bu sırada seyircilerin arkadakilerin görüşüne engellememesini rica ediyoruz. Teşekkürler.
Marcos Llorente. Still a chance. Well, he stumped it out of there without much fuss. 30 minutes left for play. Arsenal have given it away. Marcos Llorente. Griezmann. Arsenal being afforded too much room. Great opportunity. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So they restart the game, and only one team in it. Griezmann. Marcos Llorente has it. Griezmann. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Gabriel Martinelli. Xhaka with it. Martinelli. Oh, fancy footwork. Going for the dink. Oh, football finesse at its very best. You can't argue with that finish.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And the finish showed great composure, just to lift it over the goalkeeper. That's a lovely goal.
Oh my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Nahuel Molina. Well, no stopping him. Griezmann. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? He's in here. Oh, that is a superb save. Griezmann. Llorente. And he's done well to tip it over the bar. Well, they've decided to make a change.
Oyuna giren 3 numara Kieran Tierney. Atlético Madrid'de bir oyuncu değişikliği. Çıkan oyuncu 19 numara Alvaro Morata. Giren oyuncu 10 numara RH Koila.
Short corner taken. Koke. And now Correa. Well, he was a long way from goal, but that didn't seem to bother him.
Well, he won't strike a football much better than that. That certainly had the keeper worried.
Well, we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Martinelli. Oh, in with a chance. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, just look at how poor the defending is here. But I have to say, it's still a very tidy finish. He looked really assured there.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Lemar. Savic. Marcos Llorente has it. Molina. Now Correa. Llorente. Carrasco in the middle. Well, the cross needed to be better than that one. Jesus. Lots of space for Arsenal. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish. That's a good goal.
And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages. Molina. Now, who can he play it to? Llorente. Can he put it in? Foiling his opponent completely. The final whistle, the first leg is over, and Arsenal currently in control of the tie. They carry a lead into the second match.
Yeah, and what a performance it was. You can see the confidence in these players. The belief has been growing with every game. This tie's not over yet, but they must know, barring a major upset, they're just 90 minutes away from the final now.
The fans in favour of the shot here. Good evening, everyone. Very shortly, it'll be time for both sides here to get pedalling at the Stade Vélodrome in Marseille. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical analysis is Stuart Robson. And we're ready to bring you the second leg of this UEFA Champions League semi-final. It's Atlético Madrid, and they take on Arsenal.
Well, Derek, Arsenal showed just how good they are in that first leg. They were well organised, they played some great football, and they took their chances. I just can't see how they lose this one.
is the starting lineup for Atletico. Jan Oblak stands between the posts. Stefan Savic starts with Jose Maria Jimenez in the centre of defence. Koke starts alongside Rodrigo de Paul in central midfield. And up front, Morata starts alongside Antoine Griezmann. And this is the Arsenal starting 11. Aaron Ramsdale is the goalkeeper. Martin Ødegaard plays alongside Thomas Partey in the centre of midfield. And the main forward is Gabriel Jesus. And they get the ball rolling in the second leg of this Champions League semi-final. Marcos Llorente. Going to take it away. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Not to be advised giving the ball away there. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Who can they pick out? Oh, he's lost possession. Will he finish? Oh, a moment of pure class! Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just?
Well, here it is again, and when you clear the ball, you have to get height and distance on it to give your defence time to readjust. They don't do that, it's a poor clearance, and suddenly the ball's in the back of the net.
So underway again here, 1-0 the score. Oh, big chance! And into the net from Gabriel Jesus!
Well, here it is, 1v1 against the keeper, and the outcome was never really in doubt. He never looked like missing that.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Martinelli. Good technique displayed. Gabriel Jesus. Chance here. Now from close range, not ideal. Pull from the keeper, and they'll come again. Gabriel Jesus! Oh, a goal! It's gone in! The goalkeeper doesn't want to see a playback of that ever again.
Well, here we can see it again, and it doesn't get any better, does it? That's just sloppy from the goalkeeper. That's a terrible goal to give away.
Is this going to be a thrashing? 3-0 now.
Gabriel Jesus.
Marcos Llorente. Now Griezmann. Marcos Llorente has it. Rodrigo de Paul. Read it superbly to take back possession. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. Well, the referee not messing about. He's cautioned him.
Well, it had to be a yellow card, and he knew it was coming.
And Atletico will get the throw in. Savic applying vigorous pressure. Can he finish? And blocked for now. Morata pressing as a team. This attack looks highly promising. After the foul, a chance to contemplate what is next, and perhaps a goal from this free kick. Well, I must admit, Stuart, for a fleeting moment, I thought that was going in.
Well, it was only inches away, but it's still a brilliant strike.
De Paul. And fine work from Atletico to win the ball back. And he's in. And the keeper's in trouble. And that's the hat-trick. Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, he makes this look easy, doesn't he? But I can assure you, this takes a lot of skill to perfect. What a very good finish this is.
A lopsided contest, 4-0.
Gabriel Jesus.
Saka. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, here's the replay, and what a pass this is from Jesus, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
But pour Arsenal.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Nahuel Molina. Savic now. De Paul. Morata. Very quick thinking there. Martinelli. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. And it's Gabriel Jesus. Can he finish? And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations.
Well, here it is again. It was a good finish, but the keeper has to do better at his near post. He was beaten far too easily on that occasion.
But pour
Well, it's an
Arsenal.
out-and-out pasting. 6-0. Marcos Llorente. Oh, managing to beat him. And a goal here! There it is! They've done it!
Well, just look how Llorente glides past the defender, and from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
But pour l'Atlético Madrid. Le numéro 19, Alvaro Morata.
And the referee has decided to add on 3 additional minutes. This looks promising, but a crucial intervention inside the box. Manoeuvring forward is Griezmann. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. And they're underway in the second half of this Champions League semi-final second leg. Might really be able to trouble them here. Well, disappointing end to the move. Bukayo Saka. Martin Ødegaard. Arsenal finding space on the wing. Might it be Gabriel Jesus? Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, as you can see, they finish this really easily. They don't give the keeper a chance, do they? That's a good goal.
But pour Arsenal. Le numéro 9, Gabriel Jesus.
Reinildo. An alert intervention. William Saliba. Granit Xhaka. Untidy in possession. Marcos Llorente. Carrasco. What an important piece of defending. Body in the way again. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Gabriel Jesus. And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him.
Well, let's take another look, and I'm not sure what the keeper was thinking there. Just look at his position. He made it far too easy for him to score.
But pour Arsenal, le numéro 34, Granit Xhaka.
Might be able to get in behind the defence. Morata. Body in the way. Gabriel Martinelli. Martinelli. Might it be Gabriel Jesus? And the referee doesn't hesitate. That is a spot kick.
Changement pour Arsenal. Joueur sortant, le numéro 35, Alexander Zinchenko.
In it goes! A well-taken penalty.
Well, here it is again. The keeper tries to read the penalty, but in the end, he just makes no effort whatsoever. That's a strange decision.
But pour Arsenal, le numéro 7, Bukayo Saka.
Reinildo. And given away by Atletico. Tierney. Gabriel Martinelli. A poor cross, all things considered.
Les billets pour le prochain match seront disponibles à la vente à partir de demain en boutique.
Morata. Wasteful again in possession. And teammates around him. Can they convert? Jan Oblak, fantastic between the posts.
Changement pour l'Atlético Madrid.
And here's a change now for Atletico.
Le numéro 8, Antoine Griezmann. À sa place, le numéro 10, RH Koila.
And taken short. Partey. It's there for him. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising.
Changement pour l'Atlético Madrid.
It is an Atletico substitution.
Le numéro 5, Rodrigo de Paul. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 11, Thomas Lemar.
Partey. Surely! And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations!
But pour Arsenal, le numéro 10, Emile Smith-Rowe.
They've lost it. Oh, great piece of individual skill. Still possibilities. And a time for cool heads. Moving forward effectively. And good pressure high up the pitch. No fluent possession game from Atletico so far. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Llorente. Shown inside. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Smith Rowe. Reynildo. On to Koke. Well, the attack will peter out. Keeper's ball. And that is all for this semi-final second leg. Music to Arsenal fans' ear. It is pressure cooker time in the Champions League. 4 teams are left and the stage is set for an enthralling... Hello and welcome to the northeast of England. We're here at St James's Park. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And we've got Champions League semi-final first leg action coming right up for you. It's Arsenal against Atlético Madrid.
Well, Derek, it could be cagey and it could be tight, but we've got some of the best players on view here and they'll want to show just how good they really are. I can't wait for this tie to start.
And this is the Arsenal starting 11. Aaron Ramsdale is the goalkeeper. Granit Xhaka plays alongside...
What a chance this is, Derek.
Well, the keeper performing brilliantly.
Well, that's just incredible. He reacted so quickly there.
Played over. Didn't quite go to plan. I must say this looks promising. Gabriel Jesus. Martinelli. And it's Gabriel Jesus. Are they going to forge ahead? And still an opportunity. Well, nothing untoward happened. Griezmann. Effective challenge. Might be able to set up the chance. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied. And they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there. That's a big chance.
Out of play and an Arsenal throw-in forthcoming. Alexander Zinchenko. Xhaka with it. Gabriel Jesus. And with that, the attack fizzles out. We're getting the ball forward. And as a defender, you really have to concentrate to the maximum to bar the door, as he did then. And straight out of play off the keeper's boot. It will be a throw-in. Getting forward. Well, possibilities in the centre. Still could put it away. Oh, he needs to clear it here. And a goal! The opening statement in this semi-final. How important can that prove to be?
Well, here it is again, and the defending simply isn't good enough. They have to react quicker, deal with the danger and show more urgency, none of which they did, and that's the result.
So on they go again. Let's find out if Atletico can square the match. Griezmann. Marcos Llorente. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Griezmann. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Well, we're at the halfway mark here at St James's Park. Well, it was an eye-catch. Second half of this Champions League semi-final first leg underway. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Marcos Llorente. Another perfect position to read it. It is a decent looking attack here. And given away. Still could be dangerous. Well, just the tackle that was needed. Morata. Marcos Llorente has it. An important interception.
This is a message for Alex O'Neill. Alex O'Neill.
Martinelli. He's holding the ball up here effectively, waiting for support to arrive. Xhaka! Oh, it's in! A two-goal cushion now, and the lead fully merited. So 2-0 now.
34. Granit Xhaka.
And into the last 20 minutes. He might be able to profit from the wide position. And good pressure high up the pitch. Gabriel Jesus! Well, a powerful effort, but just wide. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. That pass. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Marcos Llorente. Oh, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. 10 minutes to go then. Reinildo. Llorente. And that goes down as a very disappointing attempt.
Well, the keeper can't believe his luck. That's a really poor effort.
Plenty of support here. Llorente. Not high quality defending. Gabriel Jesus. Well shown inside. Xhaka! And there it goes, the final whistle. Arsenal with the lead going into the return leg of this tie.
Yeah, they controlled so much of the game. They got good service into the front players, they used the wide area as well, and their midfield players made some dynamic forward runs. They're certainly giving themselves a great chance of reaching the final now.
Granit Xhaka, a dominant performance.
Well, he should be pleased with himself today because he performed really well, he scored a good goal and they won the game.
And here we are, just to the southeast of the Madrid city centre. The venue for this match is the Estadio de Vallecas. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And what we have to look forward to is the second leg of this Champions League semi-final. It's Atlético Madrid versus Arsenal.
Well, Derek, Arsenal have a nice lead, but they'll still need to play well today. If they start quickly and get an early goal, they should go through quite comfortably.
He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. This is the starting lineup for Atletico. Jan Oblak gets the nod in goal. Stefan Savic plays with Jose Maria Jimenez in the centre of defence. Marcos Llorente starts with Yannick Carrasco on the flanks. And up front, Antoine Griezmann starts alongside Morata. Martin Ødegaard. Martinelli. And he read it well defensively. Now showing excellent judgment to intercept. And a look at the starting lineup for Arsenal. Aaron Ramsdale is the goalkeeper. Martin Ødegaard plays alongside Thomas Partey in the centre of midfield. And the centrepiece of the attack today is Gabriel Jesus. Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow, Stuart. What do you think we'll see from him today?
Well, the best players can play in tight areas, and he can certainly play in tight areas, in and around the box. His creativity is excellent. Playing little 1-2s, balls round the corner, linking up with other teammates, just to have that little bit of penetration. He's going to be key to breaking down this defence.
Zinchenko. And that will be a corner. Can someone get on the end of this? Well, the delivery lacked a bit of guile. Being pressed and pressed high. And that is how to beat your opponent. Nahuel Molina. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Granit Xhaka. Jesus. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Gabriel Jesus. Can he finish this? And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded. Pretty convincing looking aggregate score of 3-0.
Con el 5, Thomas Partey.
Griezmann. Griezmann. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Jesus. Promising pass. Gabriel Jesus. And a goal here. There it is. They've done it. And so there it is. And they're underway in the second half of this Champions League semi-final second leg.
Un refuerzo del banquillo del Atlético de Madrid. Sale del partido con el 19, Morata. Entrará en su lugar con el 10.
Oh, big chance! A goal! And it seems they're truly cruising to victory here. Difficult to land punches when there's this sort of gulf in quality. 5-0 the aggregate score.
Thomas Partey.
Martin Ødegaard. Getting forward. Fantastic work to thwart the danger. Carrasco. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. Now can they create something? A lovely attempt, and keeping it out. Well, when it's you against the goalkeeper, I'm sorry, you've got to do better.
Well, I still can't believe that didn't go in, Derek. What an incredible save.
Well, it was a splendid piece of goalkeeping, but he has to remain on his toes. Oh, really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that's such a good save, isn't it? How did he keep that one out?
Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. So a corner kick it'll be, following the deflection. Now sending it in. Gabriel. Is it going to be? Absolutely spot on with that challenge. Oh, and the flag goes up.
Well, he needs to be more aware there. He didn't work hard enough to stay onside.
So a personnel change then. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Correa. Marcos Llorente has it. Well, there to intercept. A quarter of an hour remaining here. A foul but no whistle. Instead, advantage with Arsenal. Vieira. Partey. And here's Xhaka. Might it be Gabriel Jesus? Oh, marvellous goalkeeping.
Well, it's a top-class save from a top-class goalkeeper. That's absolutely brilliant.
And with play having stopped, a chance for the referee to go back and hand out the caution. Trossard. Xhaka. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
And this has become an absolute thrashing. 6-0 is the aggregate score. 5 minutes left. And he takes it away. Trossard. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? And that is all for this semi-final second leg. Music. The wait is over. There are few bigger days on the football calendar than Champions League final day. Fans are beginning to pour into the stadium and the tension is palpable. It's Bayern, they face Atlético Madrid and it's come. Well, there's nothing quite like this occasion. Welcome to the UEFA Champions League final. The best two teams in Europe this season preparing to go head-to-head for the crowd. This is Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined as always on these big occasions by Stuart Robson. It is Bayern Munich against Atlético Madrid.
Well, Derek, we've got some of the world's top players out there tonight, so this has to be a great game, doesn't it? I just hope we see both sides play to their full potential. I can't wait for this.
A foul, but advantage Bayern. Opportunity to deliver the cross. And top-notch as well as brave goalkeeping.
Well, he comes off his line at just the right time. He read that brilliantly. Well, as you can hear, the fans think that should have been a penalty, but I'm not convinced.
Can he put them in front? Well, it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
And the problem not completely solved. And a penalty awarded. Spot kick coming up. Can he make it 1-0? And there it is! Perfectly executed. So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Carrasco. Reinildo. On to Koke. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. A lot of momentum to this Atletico attack. But really sticking to their task defensively. Sané. Chance to cross. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Takes some progress with the ball at his feet. Joshua Kimmich. And return to Gnabry. A good and fair challenge. Joshua Kimmich. And moving the ball nicely. Being egged on by the fans. Good pressure to win the ball back high up the pitch. Wonderful chance. And a goal! I'll tell you what, they're going to be very hard to catch now. Name on the trophy, maybe. 2-0 here, and the ball is moving again. Reinildo. Plenty to like about this Atletico move. Superb block. Brilliant piece of skill. He's given it straight to the opposition. Well, the first 45 minutes have almost come and gone. Scope for improvement as far as Atletico are concerned, Stuart.
Well, they can certainly play better than this. It's been a disappointing first half display from them. But if they can just play with more urgency and energy in the second half, they can get back into this. They definitely have the quality.
Good technique displayed. Could be! And the ball is loose. And a time for cool heads. And the whistle is sounded. "45 minutes separating these two sides from glory. The second half of the Champions League final begins. Plenty of support here. Carrasco. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Llorente. And a corner for Atletico. Played over. Koke. De Paul. Nahuel Molina. Options in the centre. Molina. It's a perfect challenge.
Well, there it is. Bayern just haven't had as much of the ball, but they've certainly shown an ability to counter-attack when they win it back. I expect more of the same. I think it's been a really good performance from them so far.
And the threat on the counter-attack is very real. Here they come again. Bayern have given it away. Marcos Llorente. Griezmann. Well, didn't seem to be too much in that offside decision. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Joshua Kimmich. Well, let's see if something comes of this. Rifled against the post, but back in play. And a chance to whip it in here. Sané. Chance here. Another goal! And surely there's no way they can throw this away. Absolutely dominant. This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Now, who can he play it to? And a poor touch and unable to keep it in play. Throw in to come. It's a substitution for Bayern. Well, in the closing stages, and some days it just doesn't happen for you. That's been the case for Atletico, Stuart.
Well, they just never got going. People will point fingers towards the centre-backs and...
Oh, Stuart, opportunity here! A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them. It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Promising looking ball. Keeping the opposition at bay with that splendid challenge. And it's all over now. And here it is, the last lap in the season-long race for the trophy. Millions of viewers from around the world are tuning in for the biggest final in club football, the Champions League final. A warm welcome from me, Derek Ray, joined here in the commentary box, as always, by the former Arsenal and West Ham player, Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere building to fever pitch, we're just minutes away from kick-off time. It is Bayern Munich against Atletico Madrid.
Well, Derek, it doesn't come any better than this, does it? This has the makings of an absolute classic. These are two brilliant teams, and at the moment, I can't separate them.
And here's how Bayern will line up. Jan Sommer is the goalkeeper. Joao Cancelo starts with Alphonso Davies in the fullback positions. Serge Gnabry starts with Leroy Sané in the wide areas. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. And splendid goalkeeping.
Well, it's a decent attempt, but in the end, not enough. And as you say, good goalkeeping.
This is the starting lineup for Atletico. Jan Oblak gets the nod in goal. Stefan Savic starts with Jose Maria Jimenez in the centre of defence. Marcos Llorente starts with Yannick Carrasco on the flanks. And up front, Antoine Griezmann starts alongside Morata. Must be! Well, there's a keeper on song.
Well, how did he stop that? That's just unbelievable.
They take it short. Goretzka, a smart stop here. Well, pressure building, another corner. Played over. Molina. Opportunity in the wide area. Sané. Davies. And that will be a corner.
Well, you can tell what the fans think of that decision. They're certain it should have been a penalty.
Well, he read the flight of the ball brilliantly, but just couldn't quite keep it down. Narrowly over the bar. Rodrigo de Paul. Carrasco. Savic. Carrasco. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. This looks threatening. Cancelo. A very timely interception. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. Misfiring completely.
Yeah, he's gone for power, but the contact was never right. It's a poor effort, really. Well, as the stats confirm, the game hasn't got going so far, and the attacking play from both sides has been really poor. But some credit must go to the defenders because they've dominated here today.
Musiala. Not getting anxious when they have the ball. Will he finish? And it has arrived. The opening statement in this UEFA Champions League final. Now back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Into the second half then, in this battle for Champions League glory. Atlético get the free kick decision their way. Marcos Llorente. Marcos Llorente has it. Oh, he's through here. Choupo-Moting, determined defending. Choupo-Moting. Can he do it? And there it is! A two-goal cushion now, and just look at these fans! A trophy coming their way, surely! So back underway, with the scoreline standing at 2-0. But he's certainly not alone. Cancelo, really vital interception here. Nahuel Molina. De Paul. Marcos Llorente has it. Savic. Good use of the ball, but can they trouble the defence? Could cross it in here. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Choupo-Moting. Sané has it. Chance here. Oh, must be. And a goal. It was served up on a silver platter for him. Well, underway again, and I don't think it's overstating things to say that Bayern appear to be out of sight. Effective challenge. Musiala. Good pressure to win the ball back high up the pitch. Oh, it's cheeky. Oh, and that is an audacious chip. Well, he might smile. The goalkeeper has no interest in smiling. Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Joshua Kimmich. And very deftly cut out. But it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Molina. Griezmann. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Well, he has the measure of his opponent. And it's all over now. A Champions League success story.